Creeping on the come up with a 211 in my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my blade. Passing now, searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul. Swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
In the world of Naruto, few creatures are more fearsome than the tailed beasts and their jinchuriki. While different clans hold high esteem and powerful, unique abilities, the jinchuriki are on another level. After all, they are bonded with ancient monsters. They have access to their chakra and abilities, but also their fierce anger, hatred, and destructive power. Despite Naruto being a jinchuriki himself, fans have been in the dark about the creatures and their purpose for quite a while. It isn't until Naruto Shippuden where viewers learn more about these mysterious beasts and their hosts. They have far more range than expected. Some are hate-filled and bloodthirsty, but a few are gentler souls that didn't ask for their strength either. In their time with their tailed beasts, the jinchuriki learned that the easiest way to control and utilize them is to befriend them. When it comes to mystical beasts, though, it is hard to gain their trust. It's a difficult task that some jinchuriki never achieve. Others, however, learn to walk in step with their inner demons and grow stronger for it. Behind all their mystery and fear, jinchuriki are just strong ninja with even stronger creatures inside of them. A strong jinchuriki is just as vital to making the bond work as it is to have a strong beast. Only the best paired monsters and ninja become truly impressive partners with the power to save the world or destroy it. Here is every jinchuriki ranked weakest to strongest. Before Bunpuku could even say the word jinchuriki, he was made into one. His village sealed the one-tailed beast, Shukaku, inside him. Eventually this powerful monster would be recklessly sealed inside the emotionally unstable Gaara, but it started locked in a prison with Bunpuku. The villagers feared young Bunpuku and jailed him, and Shukaku, for the entirety of their life together. However, against the village's cruelty and prejudice, Bunpuku was a kind pacifist. Without anyone else to talk to, he and the one-tailed beast became friends. While one of the more mentally sound jinchuriki, years spent imprisoned and powerless makes him easily one of the weakest ninja. That doesn't discount his indomitably strong spirit, though. 19. Kushina Uzumaki. Kushina and Naruto Uzumaki in Naruto Shippuden, wife of the 4th Hokage and 2nd jinchuriki of the nine-tailed beast, Kushina is hardly a weak soul, bearing the burden of Kurama with grace. Though Kushina was afraid of becoming a jinchuriki, she understood its necessity and accepted her role in protecting Konoha. As an Uzumaki, Kushina has deep chakra levels and the ability to be a great ninja. However, as time went on, she was more drawn to being a friend and wife over the life of a shinobi. If it wasn't for the Nine Tails tragedy, she also would have been a great mother. 18. Fu. Unlike many young jinchuriki, Fu grew up protected by the village leader. While many others get shunned, despised, or ridiculed, Shibuki did his best to make sure Fu was defended and cared for. Unfortunately, that upbringing became part of Fu's downfall. Like any wide-eyed young teen, she was desperate to learn what was beyond her secluded lifestyle and signed up for the Chunin exams, against Shibuki's wishes. During the exams, she made friends with several Konoha genin. She was an outgoing butterfly, hyperactive to explore the world. Sadly, the Akatsuki tracked her down and, in a feint to befriend her, extracted her seven-tailed beast, Chome, which ended her life. Though she was likely the happiest jinchuriki, it didn't save her from the ills of the world. Sometimes being a jinchuriki for even a short time period can change the course of several lives. When Rin Nohara, a young Chunin and beloved team member of Kakashi and Obito, became the host for the three-tailed beast, everything in their lives changed. After all, Isobu wasn't meant to stay in Rin. Enemies captured her to use her as a human time bomb, waiting to slay her and set the beast free once it reached Konoha. Though it devastated him, Rin decided Kakashi had to end her life instead of risking Konoha. This broke Obito's heart, hardened Kakashi's, and took a fierce, brave ninja from Konoha. Rin may only have been Isobu's jinchuriki for a short time, but her selfless bravery made her a very strong Konoha protector. 16. Yugito ni. Though the first jinchuriki fans meet are children, a fair amount of them grow into adulthood or even old age. One example is the powerful Jonin, Yugito ni, jinchuriki of the two-tailed beast, Matabi. When she was only 2 years old, she and Matabi were bound together. Her people put her through years of rigorous, unforgivable training. While her most distinctive power is her long, blade-like nails, Yugito is also proficient in fire jutsu. Combined with the power of her fearsome beast, Yugito is a force to be reckoned with. It's more a testament to the immense strength of other jinchuriki that she's so low on the list. As a team, Yugito and Matabi are impressive and respectable. 15. Udakata. While not much is known about how Udakata became a jinchuriki, the fact he comes from the Bloody Mist period of Kirigakure speaks volumes. Between the six-tailed beast inside him and his home village's bloody practices, his youth must have been terribly hard. Udakata's beast, Seiken, is one of the most unique tailed beasts. While most of the creatures are fearsome mammals, Seiken is a soapy slug. His abilities combined with Udakata's innate water powers made the young ninja a bubble master, using them for shielding, entrapment, and more. 14. Blue Bee had a long, hard life, to say the least. As the jinchuriki of Gyuki, the eight-tailed beast, he had a difficult time keeping the tentacle puppy in line. For most of his life, Blue Bee was known to have trouble sleeping, plagued by darkness and loneliness. He learned to accept it might be part of the jinchuriki experience, especially for ones like him who were incompatible with their beast. Before Blue Bee passed on, he lost control over Gyuki and, using Bee's body, slayed 8 Kuma ninja. When he came to, he deeply regretted this and wished the next jinchuriki better luck. He fully believed Killer Bee, his successor, might be able to control Gyuki in a way he never could. 13. Han. Hailing from Iwagakure, Han is one of the most mysterious jinchuriki. Fans only met him once he was resurrected by Kabuto for the Fourth Shinobi War, but he immediately leaves an impression. Host of the five-tailed beast, Kakuo, Han is a calm and reserved ninja. After his passing, his village revered him as the legendary steam ninjutsu master. Han and Kukua are possibly the calmest and most friendly of all the tailed beast duos, as it's not their friendship that keeps Kukua calm. This beast is one of the few that is pacifistic in nature, only choosing battle when necessary. As a legendary warrior, Han is up there when it comes to strength. 12. Mito Uzumaki. First jinchuriki of Kurama and wife of the first Hokage, Mito Uzumaki is an impressive woman. When her people were in danger, she took it upon herself to seal the dangerous, threatening nine-tailed beast within her body. Using her clan's high chakra capacity, she kept the threat at bay for the entirety of her life. While Kushina was terrified of housing Kurama, Mito comforted her and told her she was strong enough if she countered its hatred with love. Though Hashirama saved the village from Madara's assaults, it's Mito's daring decision that helped solidify his ability to do so. Without the nine-tailed beast raining havoc, he could pacify the true threat. Any woman powerful and bold enough to seal such a beast is a pretty strong character. 11. Roshi. As another jinchuriki of Iwagakure, Roshi was a powerful ninja with a deep connection to the earth. Tied to fire and rock, he became a fierce, impressive lava ninja as well as the jinchuriki of Son Goku, the four-tailed beast. In his journey to understand his fiery beast better, Roshi left his village to explore the monster inside. Though his hot-headed style aided him in battle, it was also what led to Roshi's downfall. When the Otsutsuki were in pursuit, Roshi attacked before assessing the situation. Roshi was subdued and Son Goku was extracted. Despite his headstrong nature, he deserved a nobler end. Between his lava, aggressive beast, and heavy attacks, Roshi is no jinchuriki to attack without a plan. Otherwise, he'll have you up in smoke before you know it. 10. Yagura Karatachi. Isobu, the three-tailed beast, was sealed within Rin Nohara in a plot against Konoha. Isobu's next form, however, might have been even worse, ending up in a young boy named Yagura. Violent and unstable, Yagura happily took part in Kirigakure's Fatal Academy graduation rituals. He quickly became the strongest ninja in the village and became the fourth Mizukage. Unlike others from the Land of Water, Yagura reveled in the Bloody Mist Nomikur. The three-tailed beast only made Yagura more dangerous. Over the years, he grew to understand how to use its power in the most terrible ways. The Akatsuki may have been able to defeat him, but that didn't diminish his ruthless strength. As a tyrannical leader and bloodthirsty jinchuriki, Yagura is not a ninja to mess with. 9. Killer Bee is the most recent eight-tailed jinchuriki from Kumogakure. Killer Bee has been the most successful in bonding with Gyuki. Where his predecessors failed to connect and control the beast, Killer Bee managed to bond with it. Because of this, the eight-tailed beast became one with its host instead of fighting against him. Rapper and ninja, Killer B is very proud of who he is and will never let anyone else change that. This includes his status as a jinchuriki. Fans didn't meet Killer B until Naruto Shippuden, but his unique style and confidence has made him a beloved character. In a world full of serious, edgy ninja, his absurd rapping is a breath of fresh air. 8. Gaara. Gaara is the second jinchuriki fans meet. During the second arc, he emerges as a frightening antagonist with a lust for blood. The show makes it very clear he's Naruto's antithesis. Where Konoha guided Naruto towards purpose and protection, the Kazekage turned Gaara towards violence and ruthlessness. Both young jinchuriki, both relative orphans, both deeply troubled by their loneliness. While Gaara is inhabited by the one-tailed spirit, Shukaku, their bond is only dangerous when Gaara is unstable. Gaara's life ended and they were parted, but once the young sand expert was resurrected, Shukaku shielded his former host in a time of need. Now they live apart, Gaara a cage and Shukaku finally free from his prison. 7. Minato Namikaze. Minato Namikaze wasn't a jinchuriki for long. Moreover, his stead only lasted a few minutes. After Kushina was lost, Minato sealed a part of the nine-tailed beast within himself so that he could suppress its attacks on the village and have time to seal it fully into his son. Though the process would end his life, Minato selflessly chose Konoha over himself. As the fourth Hokage, Minato is easily one of the strongest ninja ever on principle. His and Kushina's genetics are the powerful connections that make up the even more powerful Naruto. While his tenure as a jinchuriki was helplessly brief, it secured the survival of his village. Furthermore, this act cemented him as one of the powerful jinchuriki. In spirit and strength, Minato is a legend of Konoha. 6. Obito Uchiha. During the Fourth Shinobi War, Obito incurs an all-out assault on the people of Konoha. Not only does he help resurrect all jinchuriki possible, he becomes one himself. Calling upon the ten-tailed beast, he becomes an even stronger ninja. The ten-tailed beast is a little more complex than the others. The combination of Kagaya and the God Tree created this beast. The Ten Tails is inherently selfish since it was created to reclaim chakra from Kagaya's children, Hagoromo and Hamura. Without the ten-tailed beast, Obito is already an absurdly warped, powerful being. However, even the power of the Ten Tails doesn't stop Sasuke and Naruto from defeating him and extracting all stolen tailed beasts from his body. 5. Hagoromo Otsutsuki. When Hagoromo became the first jinchuriki, he never expected for it to become a recurring process. At the time, he took the ten-tailed beast within himself to stop his mother rampage on the world. In breaking her apart into 9 separate beasts, it would make it harder for her to ever do that again. However, he was aware that the beasts would come together again to form the Ten Tails. Having the most complicated, intimate relationship with his beast, Hagoromo is a unique jinchuriki. Furthermore, as one of Kagaya's 2 sons, he's easily one of the strongest ninja to live. Mixed together, he's a man with high self-control and great power. Of course he'd be legendary, jinchuriki or not. 4. Black Zetsu. Despite all of Hagoromo and Hamura's best efforts, they weren't able to seal all of their mother away. The Black Zetsu, a dark extension of her will, surpassed her imprisonment and has spent centuries imposing herself on the people of the world. The Black Zetsu's influence touched Obito, Yagura, Indra, and many more. He even infiltrated the Akatsuki by partnering with White Zetsu. When Obito became the ten-tailed jinchuriki, Black Zetsu melded with him to take control of his body. With Madara and Kagaya's agendas more important to him, Black Zetsu became even more of a threat than the unstable Obito. Ruthless and strong, with the power to corrupt and ensnare bodies, Black Zetsu is a jinchuriki to be feared. 3. Memna Namikaze. During Tenten's time in the Infinite Tsukuyomi, she dreamed of a world where Naruto's parents were alive and they were very close friends. Instead of Naruto, the Uzumaki son was Menma Namikaze. His parents named him after his father's clan. Similarly, Menma was much more serious than Naruto, mirroring his father's personality more than his mother's. In this timeline, Kushina transferred Kurama to Menma without ending her life. This way, Menma was well adjusted and learned to become friends with the beast. Trained since childhood, Menma was an impressive jinchuriki and ninja. In almost all ways he's on par with Naruto, but Menma never truly existed. 2. Madara Uchiha. Once, Madara was the first Hokage's best friend. With time, the Uchiha was warped by hatred and met his hand. Madara, however, had a long-con plan in the event of his passing. Over time, Madara built up support, and countless children were warped by his influence to lead to his resurrection. While powerful, he wanted the 10-tailed beast inside him to ensure victory. Stealing the beast from Obito, Madara becomes a jinchuriki like none had ever seen before. It takes the combined efforts of Sasuke and Naruto to stop him, but their plan only works because of Obito's change of heart. Madara Uchiha is easily one of the strongest ninja ever, and one of the greatest threats to the world. As a jinchuriki, he was even more intimidating. Even then, there is someone who overpowers him. 1. Naruto Uzumaki. With Kurama at his side, Naruto is possibly the strongest ninja of his time. While that's a hot topic debate between him and Sasuke, it's still easy to admit he's by far the strongest jinchuriki. Naruto has found a way to work and bond with Kurama in a way that benefits both of them. Fire in his soul and in his 9-tailed beast, Naruto can take on most all challenges. His inherent Uzumaki, Namikaze strength is only magnified by Kurama's presence in his body. Together, the pair is nigh unstoppable. Between taking down Madara, fighting toe-to-toe with Sasuke, and all other missions he's done to save the world, Naruto is a force to be reckoned with. Of all the jinchuriki, he does the best of accepting and making the role all his own. Were there any Naruto jinchuriki that we missed, or do you think some are too low on the list? Let us know in the comments below.